Shalom everyone, it's called Torah, it's Parashat Re'eh that we will read this Shabbat. There is a very famous joke on a Jewish couple, let's say Moshe and Ruti, and they are on an airplane. And the airplane crashed and everyone dies, but Moshe and Ruti are able to escape and they find themselves on a lonely island. And Moshe starts crying and Ruti starts crying and they both cry and say, who is going to find us? You know, everyone will probably think that we died and no one will look for us. And then Moshe says to Ruti, you know, Ruti, I want to ask you a question. Before we took that trip, the Federation sent us a pledge card. Did you fill up the pledge? So Ruti says, why are you asking? He says, no, it's very important to me. So Ruti says, you know what? I did pledge a gift to the Federation. And Moshe said, did you pay? Ruti says, no, I was planning to pay after we come back from the trip. So Moshe says to Ruti, now I know they're going to find us. This joke really describes a reality that unfortunately infiltrates a little bit to our minds. Tzedakah, giving charity, should not be a burden. Should not be something that we say, oh, I can't escape, so I need to give something. But rather, the Torah describes a totally different picture from that little joke that I told you at the beginning of our conversation. The Torah states in our parsha, Ki patoach tiftach et yadcha, that you shall surely open your hand to your brother, to your sister, to the needy among your nation. It should not be a burden. It should not be something that you need to be so concerned about. And just to do it so, people will find you. Exactly the opposite. You shall be the one to surely open and even go and ask for opportunities to perform kindness and tzedakah. That I don't like to call so much charity, because charity is more the generosity of your heart, something like really nice that you do. The Jewish concept of tzedakah is from the word tzedek, justice, which means if you have, you need to give. It's not that you are doing anyone's a favor, you are doing a favor to yourself. And why am I saying that? Because giving tzedakah is to develop this mindfulness that there are people out there that they need something, that you can help them. That you cannot just be obsessed with me, myself, and I, and just with my own little desires and needs and wants. There are other people who can use my help, and I can partner with God in being a better person, to be more godlike. And when I talk about helping the needy, helping poor people, I'm not talking only about money and finance, as important as it is. But the Torah states, Dei machsoro asher yechsar lo, which means whatever that person is lacking. Now this is a broad spectrum of things. Some people need money. Some people need food. And some people need attention, need a good friend, a hand that will extend them and will reach out to them, invite them for a dinner, for a lunch, for just a meeting to show that you care. Some people need a phone call. Some people need an email. Some people need a text message. Hey, how are you? Genuinely, in a caring way. The Torah in our parsha defines and characterizes what is tzedakah. Tzedakah is not just giving a pledge to federation, to the shul, to a school, to another communal organization. It's not only writing a check or charging my credit card. It's much more than that. It's to open our minds and our hearts to the needs of others. To realize that we can partner with God in doing some good things in this universe. And to make sure that we know how can we fulfill the lack that every individual has. So by writing checks, just writing checks, it's great, but it's not enough. We need to know our people. We need to know what they miss the most, what they are lacking, and then try to help. So next time, when we are on a lonely island, we know that people care for us because we care for them. We will know that when we perform tzedakah, when we perform the act of tzedakah, of charity, we are not doing a favor for others, but rather we are really bettering our own lives. Thank you.